to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for The Office Season 3, Episode number 6. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell after you tell a friend to do the same thing, and we can move on.
Alright, a couple comments from episode, what did I say we were on?
5.
5, thank you. Executive producer Faye says, again, really loved your reaction. I wouldn't suggest seeking them out until after you finish the series, but there's a bunch of memes of The Office, true loves, and it always has Stanley and Pretzel Day or a warm pretzel as his true love. That was just adorable, and I loved everything about it. There is a ton of fan-created merchandise featuring Stanley and Pretzel Day. I always wonder what I would have on my pretzel, maybe white chocolate and coconut, because when it reaches a limit on the sweet, it must just be overly sweet for most people, obviously not Michael.
No.
I like my pretzels, just to put it out there, just plain.
A bit salty.
I just want my regular German pretzel.
And I've never had it any other way than just salt, so it probably is delicious.
Oh, it's so delicious. I also really like Mose on this show. I didn't know until a couple of years ago that he was actually Michael Schur, one of the writers, producers on the show. I would have never guessed it just with Mose being Mose, but that was pleasant for me. I didn't know that at all. He also does, I'll keep reading. Anyway, great reaction. I know you guys have been posing some questions about Pam and Jim interacting more, and there will be some answers for you soon.
Okay, good.
Rob Flynn added the comment about Michael Schur saying not only did he do this show, but also The Good Place, Parks and Recreation, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Well, that makes sense.
Dude's on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine on our own time, too, so we love that show.
It makes sense.
Alright, theirs comes through to say, finally, you've been introduced to the wonderful world of Schrute Farms. Anytime the farm is involved, the episode is pure gold simply because Dwight is just an absolute lunatic at home in his element. Also, as Faye mentioned, Mike Schur played Dwight's strange cousin. Was it Mose? What was his name? Am I saying that right?
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. Who is one of the best comedy writers currently working, in my opinion. In order to play the role of Mose, he was told by Greg Daniels, the showrunner, that he had to actually grow the facial hair that you see in this episode, although in a later season he didn't have it grown out and used a fake beard, which Greg told him looked better than the real one.
Yeah.
After which they just used a fake beard every time. They're like, actually, this is way better than your old shit. Let's stick with this. Great comments as always, guys. Keep those coming. Let's jump into episode 6 right now.
Diwali is a very important holiday for the Hindus, but frankly, I'm a little appalled that none of you know very much about it. So, without further ado, Kelly.
Oh my god, what an asshole.
Oh.
I think she's right. This isn't appropriate. I'm going to take this.
Then you're not going to collect
I'm
it.
not taking it.
Yeah.
No, this is delightful, charming culture. My Indian cultural seminar was going great until Toby decided to use with culturally explicit images. It's just sex. People, everybody does it. I'm doing it with Carol.
With Carol.
Probably tonight.
Come on.
Probably tonight.
Michael, stop.
All right. I think you guys should be all set. Oh, here's the corporate card for dinner.
Thanks.
Now, Karen, let's keep it to $20 a person this time.
Got it.
Once a quarter, the sales staff of this branch has to stay late to do order form.
Shut!
Oh, holy mother of God.
Oh, that burns.
She's faking that she's joking.
Just keep pointing trash cans, bro. And Franco evil ass. That touching them kids.
She was out there dancing.
Wow, 30 years. And you only met once before the wedding night.
Yes.
Wow.
How long have you been married to the cheerleader?
Oh! She's not a cheerleader. She thought this was a costume party. No, we're not married. Yeah.
She is very fair.
She is very fair. Very fair and very kind. So, tell me, is your marriage the kind of thing where when you die, she has to throw herself on a fire?
What
No,
the fuck?
okay.
What are you talking about?
It's still very cool. Okay, thanks.
Let me ask you a question. Where did you even hear that from?
1, 2, 3, shut!
Oh.
Why is he just staring at them?
Okay.
Is he about to propose to her? Because that's a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm just gonna start just a sec. Everyone, I'm sorry
Why?
to have your attention, please.
Why, baby?
He
Thank
sees
you.
them being married and he's like, I'm gonna have
Hi.
that now.
Sorry, I just have an announcement to make. Okay. I have learned a lot about Indian culture tonight, but I have learned even more about love. And I know you're all thinking, who is this crazy gringo and what is he talking about? Well, I'm not
I'm
crazy.
not
That's
gonna call
bad,
you.
so-
Call you
Maybe I'm
fucking
crazy
idiot.
in love. So, without further ado, Carol Stills, I would like you to do me the honor of making me your husband.
Oh, Michael,
What do you say?
can we talk about this in private?
I didn't hear you.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about this in private?
You gotta be kidding.
Dude,
Damn.
why?
Let's put the music back on.
He's gonna be
I get it.
traumatized.
I get it. You're not ready. We'll wait.
On the ninth date, Michael.
Well, yeah, but
It's their
I
ninth
feel
date.
like I've known you many lifetimes. Maybe I'm Hindu after all. Okay, I'm not Hindu, but Carol, I feel like I just like you so much.
I better go. Okay, you can find a way home, all right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, would you excuse me for a second? It's hot in there. How's the nun?
Dry. Looked like you were having fun.
I am. You should come dance with us.
I have to watch our shoes so they don't get stolen.
Oh my god.
Who are you texting?
No one.
She's so
Fucking, she's such a bitch.
Yeah, what's her shoes?
Oh my god, and
on?
he's drunk now.
I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children.
Andy, no acapella.
So she the only one doing the work.
I looked to the children, I drank from the fountain. With more than one entity for the lost.
Wait, unless I seek my source.
Oh, come on, guys,
Closer I
please.
am to find. Closer I am to find. Tuna, are you kidding me?
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Here.
That was unfriendly.
Yeah.
Oh. We're waiting for a call?
No.
They both lonely.
Wow. Yeah. When Carol said no tonight, I think I finally realized how you must be feeling. We're both the victims of broken engagements.
You were never really engaged.
I was in that very arena, though.
You were not in that arena after 9 dates. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I kind of thought something would happen tonight, too.
So, like,
I have my bike. No way, dude. I am not driving home. I brought an inflatable bed.
It's so
Just
much.
such a so good.
good. These are not my shoes.
how would I know what shoes are mine?
Told you.
It's just like the show Taxi Cab Confessions.
You say one more word, I'm stopping the car.
Yeah, it's like a taxi catfish.
This is is going out to Indians everywhere.
Indians everywhere.
It's a tribute to one of the greats, Mr. Adam Sandler. Diwali, a festival of lights. Let me tell you something. Tonight has been one crazy night.
That does sound like Adam Sandler
So
shit.
pour on your sorries. It's time to celebrate Diwali. Everybody looks so jolly, but it's not Christmas, it's Diwali. The goddess of destruction, Kali,
Kali.
by to celebrate Diwali. Don't invite any zombies to a celebration of Diwali. A long game party, so have some fun at Diwali. If you're Indian and you love to party, have a happy, 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 happy Diwali. Happy Diwali!
Well, he got his
Was this
applause.
much earlier on or something? That's not the same night, is it?
Alright, that was episode 3-6 of The Office, and I thought it was okay, the episode, but what I did like about the episode is the parallels that we had going on with Michael, Jim, Pam, and at both jobs. I mean, both these things were happening the same night. Michael just blew his whole thing with Carol, his girl, I think. I mean, she'd probably be back, how this thing be happening, but he really messed that up, as he normally does on things. He jumped to conclusions, get an idea from something else, and then jumps on it, which is just always the wrong thing to do all the time. Jim, of course, there you go, with Rashida Jones giving him a ride home. And the thing, we know that she kind of got a crush on him as well, but Pam still loves Jim. And she was trying to text him up tonight, but it didn't happen. So we got these two lost worlds, souls happening right now that, I don't know. I'm just very interested to see what happens when it comes to a head, how we going to play this out. I mean, obviously that is the overarching plotline story going on right now within this show. And then Michael on top of that. So I thought the episode was okay, but I did love the fact that they tried to further on the background stories of our main characters that we got. And I just can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, so I like this was very reminiscent of like some of the previous episodes whenever Michael does try to talk about gender or race. It was having the whole spiel about him trying to create a meeting in which we really dived deep, and then the only person that stepped up that actually knew anything about it, Dwight, he shuts down immediately because it hurts his ego or whatever. Yeah. So I thought that was very classical Michael in that sense. I think, again, Pam showed her colors as far as like how much empathy she can have for Michael, but it's only to a certain limit. Like he overstepped it. He like leaned all the way in a way that was inappropriate yet again, so she had to draw a line. But yet she still gave him a ride home. So I don't know. They're doing a really good job, in my opinion, of making her a much more likable character.
Yeah, I like Pam.
Yeah, so I feel like that there's definitely growth in her character. I will also say, like, Ryan is confusing as shit. I know I keep saying this, but like, does he really love Kelly? Because it seemed right there he felt kind of like he was trying to convince the parents, like, look, I was an intern, but I got promoted. He wouldn't have to do that. And he's like wearing the clothes. I don't know. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
But like,
you're right. Because sometimes, all the time, he's like annoyed as hell.
I mean, but there's been like, it's been confusing since him being like just straight off standoffish. So he's very, I can't read he's the most intriguing character because I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. Like, it's very confusing to me. So I like that about him, though. I like how Creed's one-liner yet again comes through. Probably one of the more solid lines in the episode, too, with just the fact that he knew exactly what that Kama Sutra was. Yeah, what it was called. It was just so subtle and so quick. Yeah, you gotta really be paying attention to catch what Creed's saying because it comes once in like a blue moon. Like he doesn't get that much limelight, so when he's there, you're like, better pay attention. So I like that aspect of his character, that's what he's gonna deliver and that's what he brings to the table. As far as like the Jim and Rashida Karen part, I was gonna say her real name. I thought it was a little weird. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they were trying to set up in that. The fact that she wasn't drinking and then she purposely waited for Jim to give him a ride home. I don't know. That seemed a little off-putting.
Unless she does that annually every time they do it.
Yeah.
And then now Jim just happened to be there.
Right. So I was just like, I don't like. And then you mentioned the crush thing too. So I'm like, and the fact that like I feel like they're setting it up so. Pam has been texting Jim all night, and then
she'll see it.
But I don't know. Does this mean that they may hook up tonight, and then he's gonna see it the next day? I don't know. It just feels like they set up like they're setting something up.
It's getting a little weird.
That is getting weird. I just feel like
well, not weird, but it's getting a little like, okay, what we about to do here? Because all these things about to come to
a head, right? For sure. But yeah, I think it was another. I didn't see it going with Michael as far as just blowing his relationship out of the water.
No,
but it does.
But it is Michael.
But it does align with that. Yeah. So, and it makes sense too. Him being inspired by seeing a couple being together, and they only met once. That they've been on 9 dates, so they definitely should be ready for marriage. So I can see how his brain worked all that out in the moment. Be like, this is a definite yes.
Yeah.
But again, he's not obviously respecting or understanding the culture, and that's not the you can't just adopt that into your own life because that's what you saw. But I thought it was really good though. There's a lot of it was very smart written in capturing everything that Michael is.
Yeah.
So can't wait for the next episode.
All right, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Office Season 3 Episode 6, and until next time, people, peace.